Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brandon Wynn. This is your cue to say your name.
This is me, Brian, Wynn. Yeah.
Sorry, he's not used to doing the sign-ons. And this is Critical Failure. As you see, Ed is not here, but we are doing something a little bit different. Sorry, I had to set my gear down. We are doing something for a new kind of thing, like reasons to play Dungeons and Dragons. It's a new one that I haven't done before, so forgive background, but having to do this in my room as I normally do, so expect that. But we are doing 5 reasons to play Dungeons and Dragons. I don't really have that many that I can think of that aren't rehashes or very close to one another, so tried separating these as best as I can. So I'm going to do one, he's going to do one. We're going to give each other's, or give thoughts on each other. Get off of your phone like that. We are doing a video for once. We're doing a video. We take this seriously here. But it's me and Ed usually, but you see my brother appearing every once in a while, so hoping that I can get him in videos more often. So let's just stop the chit chat, get straight into it. Number 1, you get to play as what you want. For example, my first character was a elf ranger. Knew nothing about the class, knew nothing what I wanted. All I just wanted to do was basically play Legolas from Lord of the Rings, which knew nothing really about Lord of the Rings or Legolas. I just really thought that his character was, or Orlando Bloom's character was hot as shit, and I really liked elves in the first place, so that was just me. But you can play from an elf ranger with deep religious ties to a psychopathic murderer, like how Prescott played this one barbarian called Slab, and all he did was just murder a hobo. Or you can play a religious zealot that is a cleric, not specifically the cleric, but you can play an overly fanatical cleric that's basically overzealous about their god. What do you have to say about that, Dawn? Like, what is your input on that?
I don't really have an input, to be honest. I really don't. I really don't. I don't have opinions. Mostly, I really don't have opinions.
Boy. Okay, so surprisingly, he doesn't have anything to say about that. Then explain what your first character was in
Mine
terms
was, wizard orc.
Okay. What was, like, how did you imagine playing that orc when you first started versus what you ended up doing?
To be honest, I thought it was gonna be like, to be honest, a masculine one, like a brave orc, but it turns out I've been a scaredy ass bitch that made me believe that there was like a spaghetti monster cloud
I made him think
sky
of this.
throughout the whole fucking game. You only mentioned it twice, which was weird, but
Flying spaghetti monster.
yeah.
That's funny. But, yeah, like, you can do a range of things in Dungeons and Dragons, so that's what one thing I was trying to say. Number 2, you have a world built around your characters, around your party. If you're like me, I like knowing what the character and the party composition is going to be before I make the world. In this case of my Hobgoblin campaign, I said fuck those rules and I completely built my world around my own idea. I was like, you're stuck on a continent that is literally completely almost eradicated in terms of normal human civilizations that aren't possibly taken over by hobgoblins and their societal structure. Which, if you know anything about the hobgoblins, if they take over a town, they take a tithe and they leave you the fucker alone, usually. Now, there are human pockets like that throughout the entire continent, but there was a lot of resistance. They didn't enjoy stuff like that, so there wasn't a lot of them. So a lot of the continent, in terms of this, was very heavily hobgoblin based. Like, the entire world was mostly taken over by hobgoblins. That's how the world went. My brother actually played a dwarf in that, so it didn't really work as it was expected, as it almost decayed, and then it ended shortly after. But what do you have to say about that? We've asked you to DM. No, not about your character. We've asked you to DM. What do you like about having the freedom to do what you want, basically?
Well, but the DMing part,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, we weren't bringing that up whatsoever. I was just asking
I know.
you.
How
Okay.
does it feel? That's where I was gonna go with it.
Okay.
I'm not like the type of one that takes the lead and everything because I'm not the most creative person. I say some stupid stuff, do some stupid stuff, but I'm not really creative if I'm doing it on purpose. I'm the only creative if I'm doing something on accident or I don't even think of it until you say something.
Mm-hmm.
So, me trying to do it on purpose, it's not really going to work out as it's going to be. So if I'm going to DM, I want to know mostly about the monsters and how I'm going to like do the world and everything.
Yeah, that's up to you to make.
I'm not the type of one that makes stuff out of my mind.
So you need to plan it out, is what you're
plan
saying.
it out, and sometimes I do forget. Like
That's why you write it out. Like that's why we're doing the Hobgoblin campaign.
So yeah, but doing stuff on your own, like without any rules, sometimes it can be fun. Like what you and Ed would do. I'm sorry, but Ed's DMing is
So his is way
than
better than
yours.
me. I don't like DMing. I don't
Like to be honest,
Ed's a way
DMing
better
is-
DM.
Ed's
He's
DMing
definitely
is
a better
way
dungeon master than
yours.
I am, and I will
Yeah,
have to
way
admit that.
better than Michael's. Well, Michael's good, good one too, but I feel like Ed's first, your second, and Michael's is.
Yeah, Michael didn't really DM for us all that often. Even in Ed's opinion,
He was decent.
he was really good. He just doesn't do it often. That's the issue.
He's
And
like
it's not fair to really do it based off of that issue
Yeah.
where we had that one specific thing.
that. Yeah, that's true.
So
That's
we
true.
were. I left early on, so it was like not their fault or Michael's fault. I left during the game. That really hindered a lot.
But based on that, but I'm not gonna say that his was totally shit. His is really, really good.
If you were to sit there and play one of his real games where he played with us for our one shots, he's definitely up there with that.
Yeah.
This one's my favorite one. You get to play a wide range of different gaming styles, from the Wild West, lower high fantasy, which I call lower high fan, steampunk type of things, modern campaign, a semi-modern where there's like electricity and shit all around. Stuff like that, and the ilk like that. That is one of the biggest things I like doing, is kind of changing it up. I like doing because sadly we've been doing a lot of low fantasy. It really kind of depresses me. But Ed and I want to do a lot of high fan, which we don't really have the ability to do with certain players. So we're trying to get that a lot more. But I would like to run a high fan with some electricity, like stuff like that, as I've said in previous videos before. So yeah. Number 4. Actually, no, you didn't even get to input. What is your input on being able to play the different gaming styles, and which one is your favorite that you have tried so far?
Like Ed's, like the one that Ed did, like the low fantasy. Is that what he did?
It was probably more of a medium fantasy,
Medium?
like low to medium.
Yeah, I like that one sometimes.
The one with Hyson, with the Hydra that we fought, or
Yeah, something like that.
the one with the child? Okay, so that we've only played a couple worlds, so the Orc Wizard world. Okay, so you really enjoyed it. Is there anything else?
What was yours?
My favorite world? The modern world. That was hands down the best fucking campaign I've ever played. I still can't believe I shot a dude from like...
I wasn't there.
yeah, this was a different campaign.
Yeah,
I shot a dude from like a window crack like this fucking big. Like probably the size of my eyeball. From like half a mile away with a sniper rifle. And I had to roll a natural 20 to do it. And I was like, I'm not going to make this. Everyone else was like, you're not going to make it. And I rolled a nat 20 and I lost my shit. I almost threw everything around.
Remember, this is completely off topic, but it has to deal when you said you shot like a hole, like through a hole that's like the size of your eye.
Yeah, it was like a window crack.
Yeah, window crack. That's like the size of your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that game, like Freedom Fighters, that you shot Stefan?
Yeah, through a leaf and I couldn't see him. Yeah, I remember that. I actually remember that. But yeah. So that was my favorite campaign, playing that one. And then the one right after that was actually playing my favorite character, Kylan Va, which was another low fantasy one, but there was guns involved, so that was cool. I really want to do a Blood Hunter gunfighter. I think that would be cool. Excuse me. Drinking beer makes me burp a lot. But anyways, number 4. Spending time with close friends and strangers who also enjoy playing Dungeons and Dragons. I probably have met a couple people, mainly because the other day we went to a comic. Was it yesterday?
It was yesterday.
We went to the comic book shop.
Yeah. Well, yesterday was Sunday.
Was it?
Today's Monday.
Yeah, that was yesterday. I got some really awesome D&D books. I'd like to thank you again. But got some really awesome D&D books. Got some really cool character sheets. And got some really cool shit out of it. And I met a dude who actually offered me to come back so we could do some stuff and possibly, talk about D&D. I would like to talk to them more. I would like to try and visit like twice.
That's an awesome dude.
Yeah, he was really cool.
He compared himself to Deku off of My Hero Academia. He was like a nobody. I don't think that.
He was really cool. I actually really enjoyed speaking with him, and some of those statuettes I really wanted, but they didn't have anything to do with D&D. I wanted. I think I saw a Batman Who Laughs in there.
Are you talking about like the Joker Batman one?
Yeah, the Batman.
I was thinking about getting that one.
The Bat That Laughs or the Man Who Laughs.
Like Batman Who Laughs. Like I was thinking about buying that one, but I didn't have much. And my credit card, and then the card wouldn't work.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying that. But
that too. That was a good.
Do you think you've met anyone through D&D?
No.
You also don't get out that much.
No, not really. I'm like a fucking introvert.
You're not necessarily. You like going out. You just don't talk to people.
But the only person I met, technically through D&D, was Ed.
But you knew him beforehand. But you didn't really get to know him until D&D.
I didn't really pay attention. Like, I only knew. I knew him through D&D mostly. That's how I normally describe it.
Yeah.
I don't really know much before meeting him before D&D.
Yeah. That makes sense. I've met a couple people through D&D, but that was really it. Number 5 is probably my favorite one on this list that I came up with, which was a subset off of number 4, is seeing people's faces and reactions of playing D&D. Like their enjoyment, their fear, their worry and anger. Like I have never seen some of the people I know that don't really care for me in person care for a character I have played, and vice versa. Like I remember there was this character that I hated. Not my character, it was another character. My character hated that character, but I felt so bad for it. And it was when one of Ed's character died, and he was saving my character. And I just remember sitting there, I almost teared up. I was like, son of a bitch, this is some bullshit. And it was like the end of that campaign, right after that. We were all drinking, and it was just a sad day. This was a couple of years ago, so it was a lot of stuff going on. And I just remember sitting there, I was like, dude, looked at Ed, I was like, dude, it was, I think, his first death. We were playing in Skyrim, and we were just like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like, I remember, this is my Dragonborn Paladin, which, Paladin cards, gonna play a Paladin again, yes. But that came out, it came out really, really eclectic. But I think one of the best things is when you're playing or running as a DM and you come back and you sit and watch everyone that talks about how great the game was. That is what I live for as a DM. I want to run a serious world, which my Curse of Strahd is going to be, and that's going to take place in Eberron. So go ahead and get my Eberron Rising book, Vaughn. I'm going to read more of the World of Eberron, which is the 5th edition version of it. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh my god, I've opened this up only a couple times, man.
You're trying to read through a fucking Bible.
I'm gonna read this like a Bible, but
for any Christian people who's actually watching this, I'm sorry.
But I'm going to. Oh, whoa, holy shit! This is actually really cool. There's like a giant fucking Warforge that you can go into. That's really cool. But yeah, like I'm gonna make the world of Curse of Strahd go into this. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I forgot that I was doing a video on this. Or I was going to do a video on this. That bitch scares the fucking.
There's a map.
Yeah, there is a map. Which
a map.
I got to take out. But I'm going to use Ed's map probably because his is already out. But I'm going to definitely use the World of Eberron for my Curse of Strahd campaign. And since it ends at like level 10, which mine is going to probably end at level 12, they're going to pop up into the World of Eberron again. And they're going to be able to really cool shit. And you get a dinosaur as a pet, as I'm going to make it happen. So,
For everyone?
not for everyone. It's just whoever buys it. So, yeah, that is what I'm going to do, which I want to see some really cool shit. I remember almost having a dinosaur as a pet. I killed it.
Scared the fuck out of me.
But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe as we bring more D&D content in the future. I am really wanting to have my brother here in more videos and get him more broken into the ice and have him more introduced into critical failure. I swear to God, I'm not drunk.
You're drunk.
No, I'm not actually.
You're drunk.
I'm just really bad with words.
Drunk.
I've had half of a beer.
Drunk.
But anyways, I am wanting to introduce him, get him broken through the ice with this awkwardness, which even he admits he's just not used to having to run it. I might even get him to run a video to where he does the stats and stuff like that as a character. So that way he can possibly get used to doing it. It is not that hard.
You're funny.
It's not that hard. All you do is literally for the stats videos is
funny.
Read exactly what you see on the page.
You're funny.
That's all you do.
You're funny.
You're going to be doing drunk D&D.
You're a clown. I'm kidding. But you're funny. I'm not doing that. Motherfucker. Asshole.
But anyway, thank you
anime.
guys for watching this video. Please leave a like and subscribe and comment down below if you have any more reasons or any different reasons to play D&D.
Mm-hmm.
And please hit the bell notification button as we would like you guys to be alerted. Alerted for when we drop a video. And please subscribe as we're nearing our goal. We're still at 46. Let's boost those numbers up to 50 as best as we can by the end of the month. That would be absolutely amazing.
Yep.
Please view our older stuff. You know, we have a playlist with all of our videos. We have the Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes playlist. We have the Angels playlist, which just got finished, if I'm correct. We have the Sorrowsworn playlist. Yes, we did. We have our Storytime playlist. We have some other stuff. We have homebrew character races, which is just our input and on it and stuff like that. We have a lot of playlists. I'm trying to do one for a lot of stuff, so please go watch those. And yeah, what turned out to be a short video turned out to be a long video. So thank you guys for watching. I've been Brandon Wynn.
I am Brian Wynn.
And I still said I have been. Don't know why I keep doing that, but thank you guys for watching. This has been Critical Failure. See you guys in the next video.
Yee. I can't press it.